Can I have a frappuccino, cappuccino, mocha, espresso, iced tea, latte, and a fizzo?
Two crafty girls. Ingredients/supplies. Blender. Fresh coffee or frozen coffee cubes. If you use the frozen coffee cubes, you do not need ice. A cup of ice if you are using fresh coffee. Measuring cups and measuring spoons. Flavoring of your choice. Milk and sugar.
Step 1.
Measure 1.5 cups of milk into a liquid measuring cup and pour it into your blender.
So if you're having coffee ice cubes, put in 4 to 5 cubes or a cup of fresh coffee or a shot of espresso since it's very strong. If you don't want any coffee at all, skip this step. So I'm just going to put 4 or 5 cubes into my blender.
It's okay if it doesn't go down and I'll chop it up. Now you want to take your flavoring. I'm using caramel. And you're going to put it into a 1 tablespoon measure and pour it in.
Then you just want to add a half a cup of sugar for added sweetness. Otherwise, it would be very bland.
You can add more or less depending on your taste.
Blend, blend, blend it up.
Mine is currently blended, and the way that you know it's done is when you don't hear any more ice being chopped up anymore.
For a nice presentation, you will need your flavoring again and a fork. So what you want to do is you want to take your flavoring, and I'm just taking my caramel, and I'm covering the whole entire bottom until the whole cup has caramel on the bottom. And then take my fork, dip it into the bottom, get some caramel on it, and then knock it on the side of the cup, and it gets the little syrup on the sides for more flavor in your frappe.
This method works best if you're using a syrup flavoring. It doesn't work so much if you're using just vanilla, so I would not recommend trying it. You might just make a mess.
And so there is your start of the presentation. Now you just pour in your frappe mix out of the blender all the way. Get it up there. And you can see all this nice wonderful caramel. And so, yeah, that's how you pour it in. DIY whipped cream.
So what I've done so far is just taken this bowl and chilled it. I put it in the freezer for 10 minutes, and it's really cold and nice and chilled. And this is so that we can make our whipped cream. Now, if you already have whipped cream and you have it in the tube, you can use that. But we are going to be making whipped cream because it's fun and we don't have any. First step is to pour half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Make sure it's right up to the line, and then add it to your bowl.
Now add half a tablespoon of granulated sugar. And add it into your heavy whipped cream.
Now you're going to need 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And whip it up in a mixer. We put it on high speed and it's whipping really good. So now you're going to take your homemade whipped cream or your whipped cream that you have in your fridge. And you're going to take a big dollop of it, dollop it right on there. And this adds a nice touch. And you just, nice big dollops. Pile it on there. Just add a little bit more. Because when in the store and Starbucks, they add a really good amount of whipped cream. Nice firm. And then you add your topping or like some sort of drizzle. And there you go. This is your DIY Starbucks Frappuccino.
Can I have a frappuccino, cappuccino, mocha, espresso, iced tea, latte, and a fizzo? Flatbread sandwich with a panini, some kind of salad, not too many calories. Cake pop brownie and a cookie, donut muffin, and a Rice Krispie. Sweet tea, lemonade, and a
Will that be all for today?